Her opponent for this match, weighing 136 pounds, from Matamoros, Mexico, La Sirenita. Harold Harris, the referee.
A couple of young, outstanding Mexican girls. That's La Sirenita in the red outfit, and across the way in the cat mask, Gatu, Vera. Looks like she's ready to scratch and not be a purring type kitten. As the referee checks to see she has no hidden objects in her knee pads or her boots. And we're ready to go on this part, this edition of Wild West Wrestling. Hey, next week on our Wild West Wrestling program, we've got a great six-man tag team main event. John Tatum, Jack Vickery, and the Outlaw against the missing link, Wild Bill Irwin and Jeff Rakes. Our first Starfine girls competition, and that Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer. So it's a great show next week right here on Wild West Wrestling. As you're watching the young Mexican girls, Gatu from Mexicali, La Sirenita from Matamoros. It's Billy Bob's, Texas. We'll be on him that Tuesday. And here's a gentleman stepping up here to join us for this bout, the president of Wild West Wrestling, Ken Mantell. Good to see you here.
Thank you, Bill. It's a pleasure to be here with you, and it's what a night here at Billy Bob's. The wrestling, the excitement, the closeness. It's just a great evening.
It's a very personal relationship with the bouts, the wrestlers, and this great, I guess you call it a hall, this great area of fun and amusement that is Billy Bob's.
It sure is, Bill. A lot of action went on the ring. These are two young ladies that came here to Billy Bob's to make a name for themselves, and they're going right after it.
Gatu Vera, the cat girl, and she is ripped across by La Sirenita. You know, one of the things that very quickly Wild West Wrestling has found is an exciting building battle, and that's Lance and Iceman King Parsons, which was an interesting startup. Sometimes you put people into a bout and they get mad at each other and have a fight, but here was something that didn't even relate to either one of them, actually. And Iceman's 0-0-0. Who will ever forget that? Huh?
Well, who will, Bill? And you know, Iceman King Parsons, as all the fans, especially here in the Metroplex, and I guess around the world, know that Iceman over the last few months has really had a change of heart, of outlook, and through all of that, you know, this all really started when he faced the star-fined giant Solomon Grundy.
Right.
And Iceman lost that under disqualification. I know for a fact that he took a lot of ribbing about that.
Yeah.
Around the locker rooms and around the... What a move. I want you to watch,
Look
Bill.
at that. These girls can really move.
What a move. You talk about athletic ability now. They are on one another.
But you're right. It was a great bruise of the ego for Iceman King Parsons to lose that bout, even though it was one of those where over-the-top rope deal, but that's still losing it, and a professional doesn't make that mistake, especially against a rookie.
That's right, Bill. Went into the record books as a loss. And Iceman was offended by that, embarrassed, I'm sure, and that's where it really started.
And then the little sidebar thing when they put the count up there, and he wasn't supposed to be judged. That really bruised it more. That
really did bruise it, and that was not an official judging, as you made clear in that match. Iceman would not be scored.
Sure.
That was, again, maybe it's something that was really done in jest, and but Iceman took it personally, and you know where it's led to. It's gone from just hurt feelings now to Iceman having the fabulous Lance held and slapping him and beating, banging on him and hurting him, and there's going to be some dues to be paid.
While we're watching these two really outstanding girls from Mexico, and they, as we said, the great moves, and they are tough, just tough as old shoe leather. They battle each other and give no quarter. It's sort of an international flavor. Now, Wild West Wrestling, as we said, is sort of a synonym for a particular part of the world, but Wild West Wrestling is really something of this country because the West started, when this country started, right on the East Coast and just moved a little farther toward the extreme corner of the West. So we are very international with these two Mexican girls, Gatu Vera and La Sirenita. We're also seen in St. Croix, Virgin Islands on WSBI. and Carolina, Puerto Rico at WSJU. So around the world, across the West and across the nation, here we come, Wild West Wrestling.
Go West. Go Wild West, Bill. You know that's true, and although the show is called Wild West Wrestling, it does not refer to just the West. There's a Wild West atmosphere, a Wild West spot in every city, every town.
That's right. Somewhere there was a western frontier in every city.
That's right.
Boston had, was it the right at the edge of the West?
That's right. That's sure right.
And I'd hate to have to walk all that way in those days.
Nice leg move. These girls are very agile, Bill, and they know they're wrestling. They're wearing one another down, going for the pin. This is a good match.
A strong girl. Oh, what a drop.
Pound for pound, they're probably as strong as most of the guys.
1, 2. Oh, just missed it. He got a shoulder up just in time. Gatu Vera. Gatu is the male name for that for the cat. 1, not 2, not quite 3, and Gatu Vera and La Sirenita battling on really even terms here. Here comes La Sirenita. High in the air, she dives. This might do it. 1, 2, no! Gatu Vera shoves her off. I don't know how she managed to do that. La Sirenita taking this foul to her now. Gatu Vera is going to try to come back. Shot across the chest.
Quite a shiver. Pound for pound now, Bill, that's the equivalent of what we just saw with Laddie, his massive body taking out the new spoiler.
Suplex,
same moves, and pound for pound, they feel it just like we do the men.
Count of 2 again, and Gatu Vera shoved La Sirenita off there. Yeah, 132 pounds going like this in a full match. A lot of dynamite. Put in a bear hug and dropped Gatu right on the back of her head.
Now watch this now, Bill. She's going for this is a high pressure move. This is putting pressure on the back of her neck, her shoulders, her arms.
And Gatu just kicked it off enough to come out of it without a submission. A tremendous hold. These girls have shown us some holds you haven't seen on a regular basis. In the corner, shot right in the neck, another shiver in there. And Gatu Vera is trying to pick up the momentum now. Comes the cat girl. And Sirenita steps into a foot. Watch Gatu Vera springing.
Up to the top rope.
Right
high risk move.
Oh, she missed it. Here comes La Sirenita. Reverse chin. Pulling her back, and she makes the cat girl submit.
She gave up.
Great work by La Sirenita, Gatu Vera, and you can tell the crowd is ecstatic over the work of these two outstanding young ladies from Mexico.
La Sirenita.
La Sirenita.